Shake that monkey.
I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready.
You knew I was gonna say it.
Hi, y'all. Welcome to episode 12, right?
I'm still laughing if I shake that monkey. Yes, episode 12.
Monkey. Okay. Episode 12, Musaficionado podcast. We in here. I had to get that laugh out. Okay.
We acting up.
Yes, already. Today's episode is.
I'm drinking. It's producers.
Yay, producers. Producers that have been in the game for a good little minute.
Yeah.
I don't think you didn't cover anybody new, right?
No, all the
did.
people I picked have been in the game for a minute at this point.
So good old established. I don't know why I got one earpiece.
I only got one in because sometimes I can't hear myself, so that's why I only put one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Established producers in the game.
Yes.
I noticed that when me and Tam were talking about it, we didn't list any women, but forgive us, we will be coming back to do that because there have been plenty of excellent women producers in the game. Missy Elliott always first comes to mind, but there are others.
But we just rolled off a list of like all dudes, just off the rip.
Yeah.
But
we'll be back for you women, I promise.
Yes.
We're all woman podcast. We gotta come back for y'all.
Yes.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I can go first because I think I have a couple of names that people don't know.
Okay, come on.
Of people that people don't know. And I have a couple of names of people that are hella popular that I'm not even going to really list songs because I could just say their name and y'all could probably give me 25 songs off the top of your head that they produce. But the first person I wanted to put on the list was that I want to talk about is Chucky Thompson.
That's Chucky Booker.
Yes, it's Chucky Booker.
So many Chuckies.
Chucky Thompson was a part of the Hitmen back in the 90s. And once he left Bad Boy, he did some other stuff. But most of the songs, Chucky Thompson's from D.C. So I'm assuming that, that's how he ran into Puff when Puff, was at Howard or whatever. But one of the songs that Chucky Thompson did produce was Think of You by Usher.
All the time I think of you, holding on to someone new. Don't make me lose my mind.
That's early. That's early Usher.
That's like one of my favorite Usher
songs. That's early Usher.
Like seriously, one of my favorite.
Only a few people from DC, people who like dance hall reggae will know this group. Born Jamaicans.
Of course I do. I do know that group.
Yes, they had their whole album was called Kids from Foreign.
Yes.
Chucky Thompson produced that whole record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he did that. He produced Biggie, Me and My Bitch.
I know that song too.
Total, No One Else.
I don't need no one else but you. Okay. I will not be singing all the songs today.
Yeah, he did produce Faith Evans' You Used to Love Me and Soon As I Get Home.
I'm sorry, I said I wasn't singing everything.
And the masterpiece of all, this is why I was jacked up before I was telling Nikki that Frankie got me jacked up, is that he produced the whole Frankie record.
Okay. Are you going to explain who Frankie is?
Frankie was an artist that came out, and I want to say his record came out in 97. I might be lying, but it was in the 90s, and I feel like it was the mid to late 90s. And his record came out. Chucky Thompson produced the whole record. I can't even remember what label he was signed to, but I'm putting out an APB. Somebody got to find Frankie because you can't stream his record on Tidal or Spotify.
We looked.
I don't have an iPhone and I don't have Apple Music. Y'all Apple folks, if you find Frankie and the name of the album is My Heart Belongs to You, and all of y'all gonna be like, I don't know this nigga, I ain't never heard of him.
But when you hear
his first single was called If I Had You. When it plays, you're gonna instantly remember the song because he had a video and everything to it. So somebody uploaded the whole record to YouTube. So I was listening to it, and it took me all the way back to the 90s.
And I
had to fan myself a little bit. Me and my sister played the hell out of this record. We loved it. We loved Frankie. But Frankie had the one record And then Frankie disappeared.
One and done.
He was one and done. And nobody's heard from Frankie since, and that makes me sad. Because he's good. But you know why? And I realized something. That the reason why, this is an offshoot. The reason why I like Frank vocals so much is because he reminds me of Frankie.
Oh.
That is why I gravitated to it.
Still not the same person?
Not the same person.
Okay, just checking.
But Frank vocals, he's a new artist. Y'all look him up.
Yes.
He got good shit.
Yes,
he put out a new mixtape the other day.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago? He sent me a DM to tell me that it was out. Yeah, it was right before Thanksgiving. So listen to Frank vocals. He's a shit. He's up and coming. He's out of Boston, Massachusetts. He's all that and then some. But he reminds me of Frankie, and I think that's why I gravitate toward his music in that way. So that was my first producer, Chucky Thompson. I only gave you a few songs. He got a shit ton of stuff. You know, he worked with the Hitman. So, you know, let's talk all Bad Boy. Anything Bad Boy, his name is probably on there. The next producer I did was Ninth Wonder. Let me say this first. I had to substitute Ninth Wonder in because I was going to do DJ Eddie F because I wanted to do somebody a little old school. But I just couldn't find, like, a list of his productions. I could find, like, discographies and stuff like that, but none of his productions. So I had to veer from that. But, you know, Ninth Wonder has produced any and everything at this point. He's, you know, a household name. Some of the songs that are more popular, Jay-Z Threat, De La Soul Church, Destiny's Child Girl, Mary J. Blige, Good Woman Down, and Erykah Badu's Honey. So
see how to sing none of them.
I know I can't believe she ain't singing today.
I really
I know you wanted to.
I did.
I know you wanted
That's
to.
why I was looking
I know you wanted. I know you
list.
wanted to sing Girl.
I did.
I know you wanted to sing.
I wanted to bust out with threats. So rap and everything. I'm like, not gonna do it.
Then I know you wanted to sing Honey. Come on, everybody want to sing Honey. So I mean, I could have just said Little Brother, and y'all would have been like, okay, we can stop. Like, you know, because you know, Ninth Wonder is the hands behind that good stuff. My third producer, Swizz Beats.
Swizz Beats.
I mean,
hey. Oh,
come on, well, I could just say Uproar, and y'all would just, what the fuck, bro? What?
My shoulders.
I'm not from Harlem, so I can't do it. But me and Shiggy, we don't get down like that. But so like I was telling Nikki, I was like, some of these people I'm not even gonna name songs because you know what they produce, but you know anything DMX,
anything,
the Rough Riders anthem, and then is it Down Bottom or Down Under?
It's Down Bottom.
Okay,
it is
Down Bottom by Dragon is my absolute favorite Swizz Beats produced song. When I tell you, if it comes on, everybody move to the left. Because I'm finna tear some shit up on the dance floor. It is really, I have this thing about songs that have like marching band sounds in them. Is that? Okay.
Big bands.
Like, yeah, big bands. So, but that right there, super duper love that song.
I'm not gonna sing it.
So the last two, I'm gonna put them together.
Okay.
And I'm only gonna put them together because it's, you know, my hometown heroes. The Neptunes and then Timbaland are from the great state of Virginia, from my hometown of Virginia Beach. Yeah. And again, I'm definitely not gonna list songs that they produce. Like, come on, look, Timbaland, Aaliyah,
everything, or everything.
You know, Pharrell, the Clips, everything. Like, you know, Nerd. Like, it's just so many. I don't even have to really kind of. Here's the thing: is that everybody thinks only real Clips fans remember the very first song that the Clips did, and it wasn't Grinding. They had a song and a video that they filmed in downtown Norfolk because it's home. It's called The Funeral.
I didn't know
Okay, hold on. Look, now I need you to hear it. It's now, you know, only, you know, my sister always gets on me because she was like, I don't understand why you like Pusha T so much.
Pusha T is amazing.
She never understood my love for them, so, but I have, you know, super duper love the Clips.
The Clips. Or just put Clips.
No, I was like, what am I doing?
Now look, we can only play 15 seconds. So
hold on. I know we can only play 15 seconds. I'm gonna be good.
Can I tell y'all about how YouTube hit me
Shut
with
up.
the copyright?
Shut up! Here we go.
Hit me with the whole copyright. Oh, I have heard this song. I didn't know it was called The Funeral.
Yes,
though.
it's called The Funeral.
Okay, that's it. No more.
Okay, we done.
We're done.
So,
if I get hit with another copyright, I'm gonna be mad.
So if you want to hear like early clips, the funeral, you know, for back home, it was something they played on the radio local, and it was, you know, we got to see the video when they filmed the video and all that other good stuff. But the Neptunes and Timbaland have done so much music for so many. I mean, I could give one name for the both of them: Justin Timberlake. Like.
Help that brother out.
Look, let me just flip the table. You know, because the Neptunes did the majority of Justin Timberlake's first record, and then Timbaland did all of the second one. So like, I can say that name and close my notebook and let Nikki start talking because it's. I mean, it's way too many. So my list may have been a little easy, but I wanted to give y'all the goods on the people that you might not know. But we're going to let her go.
I have lots of people on my list.
Of course she does.
I really don't. I'm just summarizing. I just wrote everything out because I knew I wasn't going to remember anything. First and foremost, Rick Rubin.
Of course.
Who was basically Def Jam. Like everything Def Jam, early rap. So behind the Beastie Boys, behind LL, behind Public Enemy. Just a little bit of everything. But what I wanted to tell you, some of the things you may not have known. Did you know he was produced Baby Got Back?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know he produced Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh?
Hell to the no.
Yes.
Why would I know that?
He produced that.
Not the Christmas Pooh.
Yes, he did. What about Lovers and Friends?
Lovers and Friends by Lil Jon?
Mm-hmm. And Ludacris.
I believe that. I can buy to that.
What about Rolling in Deep, Adele?
No, I can believe that. Because by that time, Rick Rubin was on his label. His brand was very different by the time Rolling in the Deep came around.
That is very true.
He evolved very much so.
He also co-produced Saul Williams' album. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see?
Okay.
That's a one good time. One good time. All right. Whole bunch of other people. We're going to get into them. My next person is Quincy Jones. If you have not seen the Netflix special on Quincy Jones, pause it right now. Just pause the podcast. We ain't worthy.
Yeah.
Pause the podcast. Go to Netflix
and watch that man. Watch that man.
Can I tell you? I spent. I want to say it took me 2 hours to watch it because I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning when I shouldn't have been. But that's neither here nor there. Watch it. It's so incredibly good. He has touched so many records. He has produced, co-produced, orchestrated, written, everything. Oh my God.
Everything you like.
Is like number one on my list. So of course, his first gig, I'll tell you about this, was Leslie Gore's I'll Cry If I Want To. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Right. Okay, I'm done. No more singing. All right.
That's what she said.
He also co-produced Frank Sinatra's final studio album called LA Is My Lady. He brought us Q's Juke Joint that brought us Tamia. It's something like fire. Oh, I'm sorry.
Child.
It's smoking. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. Moody's Move for Love, which was also on Q's Juke Joint. The Big Band Bossa Nova, which is the de facto Austin Powers theme song. So I know y'all did it. Exactly. That's all Q. Yes. Q produced that. In the Heat of the Night. If y'all ever had good grandmamas in your lives.
Wait a minute, stop.
Good grandmamas. Not regular grandmamas. Good grandmamas. Not 30-year-old grandmamas. No. Good grandmamas. Like 60 and up grandmamas. They all watch In the Heat of the Night.
Let me tell you something. I know all the words to that theme song.
No, we're not doing this tonight. That's what you think.
Who did I sing that for one day?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "You're sad," because I was like, "That used to be my show."
Tam is a grandmother.
I am.
We Are the World. Of course, we all know about that. Let me see. Brothers Johnson, Shaka and Rufus, George Benson, Gimme the Night.
Everybody.
Everything Michael Jackson. From Bad to Off the Wall to Thriller, all that. And, most importantly, he introduced us to Tevin Campbell when he produced Tomorrow Will Bring. Can you give...
I was thinking the word.
No, we're not singing.
Okay.
Keep going.
Look.
We're not singing. We said we was going to slow down with the singing.
Okay.
Before we get hit with a copyright, because we've been singing.
We sing everything.
We do sing everything. There's no escape.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is, I don't know.
Okay.
You good? All right.
I want to sing.
Maybe on the next one.
Okay.
I was going to get y'all with Berry Gordy, but Berry Gordy surprisingly only produced 30-something songs versus hundreds of thousands that some of these other people have done. So, sorry, Berry, you weren't on the list. Forgive me.
Right.
Next up, Dr. Dre. That's all I'm going to say. Eminem, NWA, the DOC, Supersonic.
It's getting funky.
It's good. Oh, sorry. I said I wasn't going to do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nocturnal, you name it, Dre has touched it. What else?
He was from Kendrick, didn't it?
Yeah, Kendrick. Who else? Oh, Anderson .Paak. That's why I put it in my parentheses.
Yeah.
He is on Anderson .Paak's new album, Oxnard, which is an excellent album, but we're not in new music yet. We're gonna get there. You cannot just choke through the whole podcast.
I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm trying to hold it in, and I'm making myself choke.
Lord have mercy. Lost Ones by Jay-Z and 30-something by Jay-Z as well was Dre. My favorite on the list, RZA. I love RZA. I am a Wu fan. I'm a Wu banger. I'm a Wu family member. I am Wu everything. I'm a Wu banger. Back when I was a thug. I'm not a thug no more.
She not a thug.
So anything the Wu-Tang ever did, RZA has done. Method. He did No Hooks with Shaquille O'Neal. I know y'all like, oh yes, Shaq used to be a rapper. Don't bring it up.
Wait a minute, stop though. Yeah. Shaq had some hits.
He did.
I don't want y'all to front on Shaq. Shaq had some hits.
I know.
I mean, he had some hell of ghostwriters, but he had some hits too.
Ain't nobody lying about the ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Anything ODB touch, Raekwon, Ghostface, AZ, Do or Die remix. He had a couple of songs on the Kill Bill soundtrack.
Yes.
What I have Watch the Throne. Oh, New Day on Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
And he is slated to be producing Nas's album. Not that bullshit that Kanye did over the summer. The for real Nas album that is coming either end of this year, which he is running out of time, or early first quarter 2019. We're getting a Nas album. I'm super excited, especially with a damn RZA beat. Oh my God. I can't wait. It's going to be so New York. It's going to be so hood. The possibilities. I'm so excited.
She is super excited.
Because I'm over Kanye, which is why he's not on the list. So if you're looking for me to say Kanye, he ain't on the list. Nope. All right.
He would have been an easy pick, though. Like,
I don't know, but...
I mean, I guess the ones I had were easy picks, but...
No.
But we not supporting
No, we're not. We're
the
over
Kardashians on this show.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No KKs.
No.
And last but not least, our Raphael Sadiq. Anything Tony. How many Tonys?
Three. Just three. Just three.
Okay. Tony.
Tony has done it again. Think about the line.
Tony has done it. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do I always want to say Tony? Like, it's too many Tonys.
No.
And there wasn't none of them named Tony. Anyway, Higher Learning soundtrack, Khalila James' album, A Change Is Gonna Come, Beverly Hills Cop 3 soundtrack. He produced it.
The whole thing?
Yeah, but I don't remember this movie.
First of all, the movie was terrible.
I don't even remember the movie.
I wouldn't have saw it for nostalgia reasons, and it was Eddie should have left it alone at 2.
Hello. Brown Sugar soundtrack, Voodoo by D'Angelo, Beautifully Human Words and Sounds Volume 2, Miss Jill Scott. Love and Basketball soundtrack, of course, Lucy Pearl, because he was in the damn group. Mahogany Soul by Angie Stone. Once again, John Legend, Tasty Khalees. The PJs soundtrack, the cartoon.
Oh, I knew he did that.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you, first of all, anybody on here who don't like the PJs, fuck you. The PJs was funny.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
It was before its time.
It was way before its time.
Which is why I feel like it didn't last. But it should have absolutely.
We used to have PJs nights. My girlfriend would come to my house and we would make dinner and we would sit there and watch the PJs together. And we always laughed about the Jamaican lady in the building.
Oh, she was
the voodoo lady.
Funny.
Because
oh my God.
My friend is West Indian and she used to be like, she sounded like the ladies from the neighborhood where I grew up. So we always had jokes. The PJs was everything and the soundtrack was damn good. Like it had a song with Q-Tip. Raphael Sadiq and Q-Tip was like the lead single from the soundtrack. So yeah.
Josh Stone, because he was dating her.
That was real.
Kenny G.
That was really happening.
Yes, he was really dating her. Kenny G's At Last Duets album, Anything by Joy. So Star Kitty and Tennessee Slim, both of those albums. He also produced Kissing You and Do You Think About Us with Total. Do you think about us? Why you let me sing? See, she can't even keep me on track.
I don't have no control over this moment.
21 plus minutes in, Unpopular Opinion. Can we get into it? You ready?
Yeah. Go.
I think we almost kind of saw it. No, we didn't talk about it. Me and my best friend talked about it today. So yesterday I was watching Love and Hip Hop, New York.
Is it about Alexa Sky?
Yup.
Who shouldn't be on the show in the first goddamn place?
That's neither here nor there. We are going to discuss.
Well, that's my opinion.
We are going to discuss how people have the false idea that because you are an entertainer or that you have money, that you have medical benefits. You do not.
Yeah, you do not.
Yeah, so the thing with, and this may be popular, unpopular opinion, I don't really care, but I wanted to talk about it anyway, is you have to understand that rappers don't have a union. They don't have there's no SAG for rappers. There's nothing for most entertainers. And so when she was on the show yesterday talking about her daughter and the multiple therapies and surgeries and everything that she had to have, and that she was concerned about the Medicaid that her daughter needed to have basically transferred from Georgia to New York. People kind of getting on her like, oh, why is your daughter on Medicaid? Da, da, da. Okay, firstly, let's get into the shits, people. Insurance is fucking costly, right? And you could be outside of maybe Jay-Z and Beyonce, which I bet you I'm sure they got just individual health care. But still, you need insurance. So don't get on nobody's ass because you see them on TV and you think they got this, that, and the other. Do you know how many rappers had to have GoFundMes, had to have people raise money for their funerals because they didn't have any insurance? And I'm not even talking health insurance. I'm talking life insurance. I'm talking about any form of fucking insurance outside of auto insurance.
Well, here's the thing: is that most people think that when they sign a record deal, they become you're not employees of the record label.
Not at all.
You're a contractor.
Yes, you are.
You are not
individual contractor.
An individual contractor. Yes. And contractors don't get benefits.
None.
If you work for the record label, let's say you A&R, you get medical benefits.
Yes.
But as an artist,
you are nothing.
You are nothing.
You technically an asset.
Yeah.
That's really what you are. Yeah. You just outside of the company. That's all you are.
Right.
You don't even get vision.
That's pretty much what it is.
Ain't got no dental. Speaking of dental, let's just go on talk about Jewels.
Oh.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it.
Here's the thing.
Wait, why are you doing that?
Because my teeth are
not
not
doing this
perfect.
with her today.
I need to fix them.
She think I'm going to do this with her today.
But I'm still trying to figure out what type of work that Jewels had done to his mouth that has changed his speaking voice. Because the voice that he is talking in now on this show is not the voice that he has rapped on record with. So, did somebody knock your teeth out? Did you have multiple root canals?
Even with multiple root canals, it does not change the tone of your voice.
Since you were on drugs, did you smoke them? Something?
How do you smoke teeth?
I don't know. But people on meth don't have none no more.
And their voices do change.
So what were you on, brother? Because you keep saying
it like saying that the dentist gave you.
Yeah, you keep saying it like it was a prescription drug. Well, what dentist you go to? Because I ain't never had no dentist give me drugs like that. other than some 400 milligram Tylenol. Like what?
I done had some hydrocodone. That's about.
I mean, that's about
the strongest
it.
thing the dentist ever
So
gave
what?
Me.
I mean,
they
you
never
keep,
gave me no
you
heroin.
keep saying you was
they
on.
Never gave me
You
no
was,
meth.
you know, you had this dental work done, and you got addicted to the prescription pills.
And can I tell you, there's no prescription pills on God's green earth that would that knock your teeth out.
I don't understand. I mean, like, okay, so Meek said he went to rehab because he was addicted, but Meek said he hurt his back. Like, so he was on. So what he was painkillers.
Yeah.
That made
Meek got all his teeth though.
That
he do. I saw him today. He was freestyling over the back-to-back beat. He had all his teeth.
That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Jewel.
August Alsina too. He had back issues.
Jewel.
Okay.
Something about this story. It's not adding up.
What dentist is
Kim Bella.
Just send me the dentist information.
You covering for him.
You gonna knock the tablet over.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Kim Bella, you covering for him, and that's what you do when you ride or die. You about to marry a man going to jail for 20 years. Hey,
15, not 20. Them 5 years make a difference.
Look at my face.
Hey, look, ask Andy. Them 5 years make a difference. I did not mean to discuss Love and Hip Hop.
And meningitis.
Memphis.
Man, Teefies.
Memphis.
Whenever the hell he getting out.
Memphis next year.
Oh, is that soon?
Very soon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Will be out next year.
And then we get to see all his baby mamas fighting on the show
Not
again
no
next
more.
season.
Who watching that?
Mona,
Who said that?
Mona don't do it.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Who said that?
Who said that? Okay. So basically, the unpopular opinion is artists, these rappers, these entertainers that y'all love and think they got 5, 6, 7, 8 million in the bank. Tekashi 6ix9ine only had 1.2 million.
And
they ain't got no. It's already their money
I
anyway.
know.
You gonna give me my money? They ain't got no insurance. Okay, so don't be clowning nobody for having their child on Medicaid. Don't clown nobody for being on Medicaid themselves. Well, if you need help, you need help. Get the insurance. Because I'm not contributing no more GoFundMe's for people that should have obviously had insurance in the first fucking place.
Right.
It ain't happening.
You just made me think about something that
Yes.
I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion or if it's a popular opinion. But I feel like these young ladies who want to be in the industry. Instagram models, whatever, the YouTubers,
yes.
the Twitter honeys, whatever. Y'all make decisions for right now and not for the long term. So let me say this, and I'm going to use Alexis Sky as an example because she's like 22 or 23 years old. Like she's hella young.
Okay.
But like when you started to fall in love with Fetty Wap, he had hits on the radio. But Fetty Wap ain't had no hit on the radio. So now he got 85 kids because all of y'all was fascinated with the One-Eyed Bandit when he had a hit on the radio. And now you stuck. And I'm not saying you don't love your children, but this nigga ain't gonna have no money in 2 years. I mean, unless he come out with part 2 of, what was the song?
I don't even remember. I know that's terrible. For two Musaficionados to not know what Fetty
I can't even think of the name of Fetty Wap's song. But I feel like y'all
1738, 1798. Well, let me see.
What the hell is okay? Anyway, but what
Fetty Wap.
I'm saying is that
yes, in the middle of the podcast.
Willie Maxwell, too, known professionally as Fetty Wap.
Willie?
Rapper, singer, and songwriter.
Oh, girl, you just killed me dead on this bitch.
Trap Queen, that's the song.
Oh, Trap Queens. So unless he come out with Trap Queens
but
too.
his name is Willie. Just stop.
Girl.
Willie, you let a man named Willie get you. I'm done.
One-Eyed Willie. One-Eyed Willie.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
You let him give you a
Willie.
child.
He let a lot of women get.
No, a lot of women let him. Yeah,
him.
because y'all thought he was rising to the top. And he rose to the top for a year.
Oh my God.
He always in the studio. Where the music at, my nigga?
The One-Eyed Willie.
Anyway, y'all don't make decisions for the future. You make them for the right now, and those are the wrong decisions. So
CC every woman that slept with Future. CC.
Please
BCC.
look beyond.
I'm carbon copying all you.
Look beyond when your baby is 1 year old, because the nigga might not have no more records.
Okay, I'm gone. I'm done.
One-eyed Willie.
His name is Willie.
One-eyed Willie. That's just as bad as A1. Floyd.
You let her. Never mind.
Floyd. Hey,
Curtis.
Floyd.
Curtis.
No, Curtis ain't bad as Floyd.
Floyd and Curtis is like this. They cousins.
No, girl.
Floyd and
Unless
Curtis
you
is
said
cousins.
Tyrone or Leroy
Well,
or Leon.
well, Clifford.
That's bad. But I've heard. But you know, Clifford is very West Indian. Actually.
It's all bad to me.
Yeah, but
Yes. Don't
Floyd-
let nobody name
Floyd
one
and
eye
Willie?
Willie. Yeah, you know, babies.
please stop letting One-eyed Willie make babies.
Figuratively and literally. Okay, we're moving on.
Yes.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes, we are slated to get our sexual behavior in the ghetto for the day. I'm
Yes,
ready.
Sexual behaviors in the ghetto.
I'm clearing my throat like I'm doing it.
What you do? To me, my mama. Oh God! Can somebody please tell Tiger to call this heifer? Because I'm
Don't
so
call me
sick.
for what?
I'm so sick of
I don't
her.
want them to call me. I'll be like, who is this? No, thank you.
I'm so sick of you.
I will get this dance today. Yeah.
This week's song.
All right.
Hold on. Is by somebody that Nikki don't really care for.
Oh, shoot. The list is pretty darn long. Who is it that I don't care for this week?
This is a song by 2088.
Yeah, you see, I ain't even singing no more.
And the song is titled 2 Minute Warning. Sexual behavior in the ghetto takes us to the book of 2088, chapter 2 Minute Warning.
That's why the first one I boo ever in life. Boo.
Oh God, I don't know if I want to read this.
Oh no, you big and bad. Come on, get to reading.
Okay, I can't read this to a rhythm because good God, this is a lot. Okay. As the recitation begins of 2 Minute Warning, I'm just gonna hop into Big Sean's verse.
All right, come on, Big Sean.
You gonna make me quit what I'm doing
All right.
and fall through with this bottle.
Oh, okay.
That ain't the only thing you finna swallow.
Ooh, wait a minute.
That ain't the only thing I got popping. That ain't the only thing that's finna spill quick.
Wait a damn minute.
No rubber shit. I'ma still hit you.
You was raw dogging it?
My main bitch. And that's real shit. I'ma treat it like we on vacay. South Beach shit. Only thing you wearing is sheet sets. Talking to you like a little freak bitch.
See, no. Sean done lost me already.
Guess that's our little secret.
No, I ain't no secret.
When I come through off in my zone, not that fucking friend zone.
Oh.
Only thing I touch is that end zone. Look, I don't care if it's 10 phones, they off. Straight up, got your legs going way up.
All the way up.
When you hop on top and turn around, I can handle it. I might pass out like a pamphlet. I'm not done. I'm not done. You got a candle lit, cinnamon apple, the candle scent. Bed banging like a band in it. You know I can spend all night and camp in it. You know I like to tell you what to do. I micromanage it. Bed so clean, sheet so clean. I turn her over and eat the pussy because she's so clean. I'm talking mouth to mouth. I'm talking cheek to cheek. I'm talking waist to waist. I'm talking eye to eye. We know body language. We don't need to speak. It's a 2-minute warning. And you know that I want it. It's a 2-minute warning. And you know that you're horny. That concludes. Now there was another verse. I couldn't go no more. That was too much in the first verse. Thanks, Big Sean. Woo woo.
Hi, Big Sean. Hi, medium size Sean.
And that would be the end of Sexual Behavior in the Ghetto. And that comes from 2088. 2-minute warning. Thank you very much.
I
Speechless. You ain't know. You ain't even know.
It's medium Sean.
Girl, I don't care who the hell it was.
He's so medium.
If a 2-minute warning. Body rolls. Everybody body roll. Body roll.
Body roll.
Nikki body roll.
Nope.
Damn it.
Ain't happening.
Hey.
Nope. I'll be that.
Hey.
I'll be that.
Anyway.
It's a vibe.
You're so perturbed.
I'm super perturbed.
Because I know you. And as soon as I saw what I was going to do it, I was like, she can't stand them. I love it.
Stand them. I don't even think they're together no more.
I
Anyway.
think they are.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. All right. I am taking you to 1995. 1995. And
Okay.
you are going to a party.
Like I did in 95.
Right. And you walk in the door, you with your girls.
Uh-huh.
You walk in the door, and it's not that many people at the party.
Okay.
So the DJ says to you, what song can I get to get people to the dance floor?
Okay.
What song do you suggest for the DJ?
Okay. I am from the state of Virginia. And where I went to college with a lot of people from Maryland and D.C. and Northern Virginia. And he would have had to play the water dance. It's a go-go song. See, now we can get into go-go music because where I went to college, you can ask my sister, we all love go-go music, but it's very regional. And hold on, I'm going to play a snippet of the water dance.
Just a quick snippet.
Just a quick snippet.
Because we ain't getting in trouble no more.
I doubt that we'll get in trouble for this one because it's very, it's super, super regional. So it's not like a label is going to be like, Sony Records is not going to recognize the water dance.
They might be petty. They be like, well, you thought we didn't know, but we do know.
Not Chris Porter's water dance. Here we go. DJ Flex, the water dance. Really? Why is this shit beeping?
Just beeping.
It's on fire tonight. It's on fire tonight.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah. DJ Flex and Unpopular like the All-Stars back at it again. We're doing this one live tonight. You won't get in the water? Who know how to do the water dance? Hey, yo, T-Post, turn on the water.
Wait, the sound of the water makes me have to look. Look, I can't.
So, the water dance by DJ Flex. Anybody who's from DC and let me say this. A lot of times with go-go music, if you went to an HBCU, you know what go-go music is because you got people from all over.
Mm-hmm.
So, so when you go to schools like that, you get to hear like Jersey club music, Baltimore club music, so it all kind of merges together. I was fortunate enough that even though I went to a PWI, that I had people from Jersey, I had people from Baltimore, DC, so we all kind of merged together,
Of
and it
course.
was crazy bunches of music that people, you know, like there's this Baltimore club song. Oh God, I can't believe I'm gonna sing this. And it was another one of those songs that he tell the DJ, and the song went, excuse me, shake that ass, girl, make that coochie wet, shake that ass, girl.
Nope.
It's a real song.
No.
I like did not make that up.
Nope.
And my friend Steve from
No.
college was from Baltimore, and he used to jam. Now, mind you, Steve was like 6'6" and 250 because he
Why
played
is he
football,
shaking that
and
and
he used to
making
be
the-
shaking that ass, and I used to be
Oh,
like,
my
"This is
God.
why I love school." No, I went to get an education. So the water dance would be my song that they would have to play. I know I took y'all on a trip around the world, but I'm, you know, maybe next time I would look up all of the good Baltimore club songs and just recite them. So Nikki can be mad.
I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna give y'all the same look on my face like,
See, I mean, but that's just like when you played me. First of all, that's just like when you played me the Stepper song. I had never heard that because it's regional to you.
very much so.
And that's just like I told my sister. I said when I was with Nikki, when we went to Chicago, Nikki played me some old song called "The Booty Up," and my sister
It's
said,
not that old.
"Wait." I had never heard it until I was
It's a regional thing.
today years old. So I
She's
played
2 weeks years old.
I played it for my sister,
Mhm.
and she about drove off the road. She was laughing so hard because we was laughing at the song. She was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Nikki played it too," and I was like, "The booty up, the booty up." And I said, "I feel like there's a line dance with this."
It is. The Sigmas used to do a dance to that
And
song.
so,
It was amazing.
so you know that type of
High
music.
Sigmas. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, so
That type of music is very, very regional.
Yes.
And that was what my college years consisted of. So
My college years were very similar. I think that given the group of friends that I had, I'm either going to tell you to play. It depends. If I'm with my guys, then I'm gonna tell you to play "I Got 5 on It"
oh Jesus.
by the Loonies.
Is that gonna start the party because it's so slow? Like you know,
It don't matter. The weed smokers is with me. If I'm with the
Ah.
guys. Oh, you play "I Got 5 on It"? They on the floor like
Yeah,
with
see?
the weed in their hand, yeah,
No,
yeah. I'm like,
see,
please put the weed down. You're gonna
we
get in
was
trouble.
kid and play. We was dancers.
Yeah, but we was a 4-year difference between us.
That's very true.
See, I got weed smokers in my crew. Or if I'm with my girls. If I'm with my girls, we playing "Back That Ass Up" Juvenile. Absolutely.
Taking over for the
Because even today, if that song come on.
95.
Damn it.
Yes,
I did
and
say
that's
95.
taking up 99 in the 2000s.
You
So
right.
you can't use back
Okay,
that
I
ass
can't
up.
use that. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna play a house song. Let me see what house song I can play. Percolator.
Oh
It's time for the percolator.
man, listen.
It's time for the percolator. Don't make me bust out like that West Side percolator. Oh yeah, we playing the percolator for the girls. Yes. See, she's so excited about my percolator.
Cause
It's
we did the percolator,
time for
boy.
percolator. Yes. So those are my 2 songs. I'm either playing the 5 on it or I'm playing percolator.
Well, you heard my two.
All right.
Water dancing, shake that ass, girl.
All right.
Shake
See.
that ass, girl.
You know what? It's 43 minutes in. I'm gonna skip the second part so we can
Okay.
get into new music.
Okay, who did you listen to?
I listened to Meek from
I
top
do.
to bottom,
I did not.
and I listened to Anderson .Paak
Uh huh.
from top to bottom, and there's another album I listened to that is escaping the hell out of me right now. But we could just talk about the
Yes.
elephant in the room. Let's just talk about Meek. Let's
Yes.
get it out there. I think you and I talked about this before. How Meek seemed like he always yelling.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, nigga, who is you yelling at?
Yes.
You are not yelling at me through the whole album. he kind of sort of tried to yell at me through the whole album. But the album is really solid. I'm not that huge of a Meek Mill fan. I did enjoy this album. He got a lot of samples. Like the intro is Phil Collins in the Air Tonight.
I heard that. Everybody's saying that. I haven't listened to it yet.
He got like, I want to say there's 18 songs on the album, 18 or 19 songs on the album. At least half of them are samples.
Okay.
But really good, great song with Cardi, great song with Rick Ross.
Rose!
I did not want to say that, but it was a good song. Super upset that I even had to acknowledge that.
Next week I'm coming with my Rick Ross list.
We ain't doing Rick Ross next week.
I
That's
am.
not what we discussed.
I'm doing Rick Ross.
Let me bust out the schedule.
I'm doing Rick Ross just to aggravate her because I want to do Rick Ross.
Look, that's not what we talked about. Though.
Okay, I know. We talked about something different.
I don't even remember what we talked about.
Jazz.
We doing jazz.
We doing jazz next week.
We doing jazz next week.
But we gonna do a Rick Ross show, even if I have to do it myself.
Anyway, she threw me all the way off. Oh, great, pretty decent song with Drake. I mean, yeah, I actually enjoyed the song he did, the back-to-back freestyle he did off of Drake's song. Oh, this is a song. So he has a song with LMA.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it for a hot second.
All right.
All we getting is a hot second. Look. You know that's a sample. That's a Beyonce sample. But I want to fast forward to LMA. No. I'm trying to get to the LMA part. That's LMA. With the way they there we go. The way they integrated it.
She sounded like Beyonce
Yes.
for like a hot second.
Yes.
I totally get that.
Yes. Really good song with LMA. I love that song. Like I said, solid album. Anderson .Paak. Oh my God. I adore this album. Everything about the album. I mean, even though the song with Kendrick was my favorite, Tense is my favorite.
He did
but
it on Saturday
the
Night Live.
whole album. I mean, it was one of them. I didn't pause it. People was trying to talk to me on my desk. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, right, I'm not listening to you right now. I'm listening to Anderson.
My sister's favorite song was the one with BJ, the Chicago Kid.
Sweet Chick.
Yes. She absolutely loves that song.
Yes. I like Mansu Masa, which is Dr. Dre, which I mentioned earlier that he's on, and then Smile with Sanaya Elise. That's excellent. Oh my God, the whole album is good. Go listen to it. Go listen to it. Go listen to it.
What else new came out this week?
I could tell you, but I don't really know right now. Give me 1 second.
You're so silly.
Got to sing for you. Y'all know I ain't sang to y'all all week. Big Crit came out.
And I didn't listen to it yet.
I listened to it was 3 songs.
No, he put out a whole.
Oh, a whole album.
Record.
No, I'm thinking 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
That
He
was
put
2
out
weeks
he
ago.
put out the 3.
Yes.
But then he put out a whole last record.
Okay, I missed the whole last.
Yeah, I missed the whole last record too.
Yeah. Forgive me.
I still have to say, even though it came out a few weeks ago, JID, we don't deserve you.
Yeah, we're still
DiCaprio too, we do not deserve you. The video came out today with him and Jermaine, so I have to go and watch that.
Mr. Cole.
Mr. Cole.
Jermaine.
And I am going to Dreamville Fest next year.
I'm not going.
As long as it doesn't coincide with any other trips that I have, I'm going to drive on up to North Carolina and get my Dreamville Fest on.
Hi, Jermaine.
Because I need to see Jermaine.
Hi, Jermaine.
And I mean, it just is what it is.
Yes. What do you have any new music outside of JID, which we talked about last week?
I know.
Do you have any
I can't
music?
I can't stop
You
talking
can't get it
about it.
out
I
your
can't
head?
stop talking about it.
I understand.
My sister played it for me, and I only laugh because as much as you don't know the difference between Tyga and Ty Dolla $ign, my sister absolutely loves Ty Dolla $ign, and he has a new song with Kaytranada, and my sister about lost her shit. And but it's a good ass song. Like I can't. And it's I went to Kaytranada's page to see if it was like upcoming project, and it was like that song and another song and instrumental. So I don't know if he is working on something that's coming out.
I hope so. Please.
And so today I had like a Kaytranada day. I didn't even listen to his album. I went straight to his SoundCloud page where he has all the remixes, and of course, you know, the first one I played is T.J. Moses, because T.J. Moses is now the Jeff Red of this generation.
Oh,
and
that's a sad thing to say.
No, it's not. I'm explaining. Can I explain the comparison?
Yes.
Because I think that people don't, when I say it, because people think, okay, Jeff Red had one hit.
No.
Well, he had more than one hit, but this is what happened. When I went to visit my cousin, she lived in Jersey, and we went to the club in New York. And we went to this club that was for older people, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I was in the club, and you know, it was new music they played. They mixed. It was a good mix of music, but something happened in the middle of the club, and I didn't understand what was going on. Was they played Jeff Red? You called and told me that you wanted to leave. Right. So when they dropped this record, now mind you, that record came out many moons ago.
Yeah.
The entire club lost their
Erupted,
shit.
yeah.
Erupted and ran to the dance floor like it had just came out yesterday. And I was standing at the bar going like this.
So the problem is this: Jeff Red as well as T.J. Moses, highly underrated.
Yes, both of
Highly
them. Highly
underrated.
underrated.
Yeah.
But the reason why I said T.J. Moses is the new Jeff Red, because every time the T.J. Moses remix of Just Wanna Be Your Girl by Kaytranada comes on, people lose their fucking minds. Like, I saw Kaytranada, he did a DJ set at one music fest, and when he dropped that, it was like total chaos.
Like it was brand new.
Yes, like it was brand new, and
Right.
like total chaos had completely broken out on the dance floor, and I was like, I had a flashback. Jeff Red. And I mean, and when I make that comparison, it's totally not out of disrespect at all.
No, not at all.
It's just that.
But it's still
song,
a sad case.
Yeah, it is
So
still
it
a sad
shouldn't be
case.
that way.
But it's one of those things that those songs are everlasting. Like a lot of people don't have that in their catalog.
A lasting power.
A lasting song that you can drop it at any time. People will dance to it. Because if you play Jeff Red right now in the club, people would dance to it.
Absolutely.
Because they'd be like, oh wait, hold on, what's this? Like, and people who know it would be like, right. And people who know it would be like, yeah. Just like when he drops that T.J. Moses, it's like everybody becomes the biggest T.J. Moses fan when most of y'all really don't know her catalog. Like,
Exactly.
so it's one of those things. So it's out of utmost respect. Everybody doesn't have that effect on a crowd, and as a DJ, you have to be really good to kind of know that. But it's just one of those things that I love. So I just went down the whole Kaytranada rabbit hole today. I listened to the Janet Jackson, the Cranes in the Sky, the Missy Elliott Sock It To Me remix, the All Night Chance the Rapper. It was like I went through everything that was on his page just because I started it and I couldn't get out of it at that point. And I mean, the only reason I stopped, I had to go to a meeting. I had work to do.
Damn work. Always bothering.
French Montana.
Always.
That was a
interrupting
job.
something.
Want you to do something
Man,
to
the
get your paycheck.
audacity.
Good God.
But if you guys would send us some money, we wouldn't have to work.
Surely would.
Send us all your money. Thank you.
Oh, and my
Appreciate it.
birthday's coming up soon.
Next week.
Cash App.
Next week.
Yes. If all the people that love me send me $1, or all the people that follow me, if all the people that follow me on social media gave me $1, I would have a good chunk of money.
All right. Send 5, just in case.
Just in case to cover those extra hoes.
Right. The ones.
We don't send $1.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah,
53 minutes in. We in and out.
Good.
We got a whole nother podcast to do.
Y'all should be listening to that one
A
too.
sober podcast
Yeah.
to do.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately. For our livers.
Yes, for our livers. Our livers and our livelihood.
Jesus. All right. So we will see y'all next week. We supposed to do jazz, but she's talking about bringing Rick Ross to the jazz.
We could do jazz, but we
I don't
gonna
know.
do Rose. We gonna do it.
See y'all.